All right, let's go to mailbag. We got a great email from Margaret. And first off, I want to say thank you to everyone who emails us. We do get a bunch of emails, and we like to pick the best ones. And this is the best one. Margaret, I love your show. It's a fantastic idea, and add me to the people who would love to see it every weekday. My question for the lawyers who are prosecutors and are now defense lawyers, why did you switch sides? So I think she's referring to Matt and me, not you, Arthur, because I don't think you've ever been a prosecutor, correct?
5 years, brother. 5 years. I tried the first capital case in the state of New York. So have a seat, all right, counselor?
Oh man, I
All
apologize.
right.
I've never heard a
And
former
I tried
prosecutor talk like you.
I was a prosecutor in Manhattan when before Rudy Giuliani came in, when crime was crime. I got sworn in on February 1st of 1993. I was trying an attempted murder case on Valentine's Day, 2 weeks later. So yeah, no, I was very much a prosecutor. So if you may, since I have the camera, I mean, I can answer the question.
Please.
I was there for almost 5 years. I went through almost every bureau, the grand jury bureau, the narcotics bureau, the investigations bureau, and then the felony trial bureau. And for me, the next step was to be like a deputy bureau chief and like be a supervisor. And that really wasn't, I was 29. It wasn't really what I was looking to do. And quite frankly, an opportunity opened up to run for a local political office. And I said, I've tried some serious cases. I tried rape cases, robbery cases, murder cases, attempted murder cases, and a lot. I tried 13 trials to verdict in one calendar year, which you guys know is no joke. And so I was like, all right, I ran for office. I lost by 108 votes out of 7,300. And then I was like, let's try this criminal defense attorney thing out. And it kind of worked out pretty well, especially since most of the cases I got initially were from the district attorney's office, friends and family members of my former colleagues whose kids or relatives got jammed up, and the rest from 1997 till today is history.
Yeah, well, thank you, Art, and my apologies. I did not know that you once prosecuted the Joker in Manhattan. Okay.
Something like that.
Matt Murphy.
Yeah, not totally dissimilar. I didn't want to go into management. So I spent 26 years as a prosecutor, and I spent 17 years in the homicide unit. And that was a vertical unit, so we were on call 24/7 for 17 years. And I had assigned cities where I'd have to roll out in the middle of the night with my detectives, which honestly, although it might sound sick, I still miss that every day. I miss my cops. I miss my team. But after 26 years of trying to save the world, one murderer at a time, I thought it was a good time for me to make a move. We had a new DA that came in. There were going to be some structural changes that I wasn't really down with. So I thought I'd leave and explore what else was out there. I put up a flyer, and that's when I got hired by ABC News, who've been great to me since I left in 2019. And believe it or not, there are some cases that I know Art has had this experience. I know, Dave, you've had this experience too, where I'm just as passionate about some of my defendants that have been charged with crimes, believe it or not. A large percentage of my my practice is defending police officers. I got one who was charged by George Gascon in LA County that, I mean, he's an innocent man. It's kind of rare that we get to say that as criminal defense lawyers, and I will go to the friggin' mat for this guy with all the zeal and exuberance that I had as a prosecutor. So those cases are out there. They're a few and far between, which is why I'm doing as much of this media stuff as I can in between those really good cases. But I miss it, but I have no regrets about leaving, if that makes any sense.
Thank you, Matt. And I'll be quick. I was state attorney for 12 years, and I loved it, loved every minute of it. But term limits are there for a reason. And even though I didn't have a term limit, I internally just felt that these jobs should never be forever. And at some point, it's good to let someone else do it to bring some new energy. I loved it, but I also love what I'm doing now at my own law firm, Dave Aronberg Law. And it's a new challenge. Plus, I got to be honest. I mean, I was living on a government salary for 25 years. I got married and I got a house in the suburbs. So yeah, it's nice to be in the private sector for a while.